Stop being too nice, understanding nice guy syndrome. Greetings, friends. Have you ever wondered why seemingly nice guys often end up in the friend zone or face rejection? In today's discussion, we'll delve into the dynamics of nice guy syndrome and explore why it's not particularly appealing to women. For clarity, when I refer to nice guys throughout this piece, I'm not talking about genuinely kind and well-intentioned men. Instead, I'm addressing those who are people pleasers, driven by ulterior motives, and thus, aren't truly authentic. Let's examine the characteristics of nice guys and how they differ from kind individuals. A kind man is someone who is sincere, direct, without hidden agendas, gentle, but not weak or submissive. On the other hand, a nice guy in our context is someone who acts inauthentically, with selfish intentions and hidden motives. This type of behavior can be quite off-putting, especially in romantic contexts. Women possess a keen intuition for detecting incongruence, and the nice guy persona often fails to pass this test. Here's why it's problematic: when you offer something to someone with a secret expectation of receiving something in return, it's not a genuine act of kindness, it's emotional manipulation. It's akin to unspoken emotional blackmail, where you give with the expectation of getting something back, such as affection, attention, loyalty, or physical intimacy, without having established clear terms of exchange. You expect a return on your investment without openly negotiating it. This isn't kindness, it's manipulation. Now, let's identify some signs that may indicate you're exhibiting nice guy tendencies rather than being a genuinely kind person. Firstly, nice guys are often people pleasers, avoiding saying no even when it doesn't align with their own interests. While not wanting to disappoint others is common, doing so with the subconscious expectation of reciprocation is a hallmark of nice guy syndrome. Secondly, you may find yourself being insincere, saying things you believe others want to hear rather than expressing your true thoughts. Thirdly, deep down, you know you have an ulterior motive, focusing more on your own desires than what might be best for the other person. Lastly, there's a lack of trust, both in others and yourself, stemming from the inconsistency between your words and actions. You may find yourself saying whatever you think people want to hear, which can erode trust over time. Are you unknowingly sabotaging your relationships with nice guy syndrome? Let's dive into the subtle signs that might be holding you back. 1. Seeking validation, but not the genuine kind, ***. Do you find yourself constantly seeking approval from the woman you're interested in? You might be doing or saying things solely to win her over, rather than being true to yourself. This people-pleasing approach can lead to an unauthentic connection. Reflect on your motivations. Are you seeking genuine connection or just trying to impress? 2. The passive-aggressive trap ***. Be honest with yourself. Do you often do good deeds or offer kind words, only to become resentful or give the cold shoulder when your expectations aren't met? This behavior, even if not openly expressed, can stem from a deep-seated insecurity. Don't worry, recognizing this pattern is the first step to change. 3. Insecurity and uncertainty, the decision-making conundrum ***. Are you frequently unsure about your own opinions and beliefs? This self-doubt can lead to analysis paralysis when making decisions. You might rely heavily on others' input, prioritizing the opinions of those you want to impress, rather than trusting your own instincts. Take a step back. What do you truly want? 4. Mind reading, a recipe for misunderstandings ***. Do you often assume you know what's going on in someone else's mind? For instance, if Ashley doesn't text back, do you jump to conclusions about her intentions? This habit can foster resentment and misunderstandings. Practice patience and open communication instead of making assumptions. 5. The dangers of overagreement ***. While sharing common interests is great, constantly agreeing with someone to avoid conflict can backfire. This approach might land you in the friend zone or make you appear needy/anxious. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect, including respectful disagreements. Don't be afraid to express your unique perspectives. 6. Coming across as needy or anxious ***. Are you overly eager to spend time with, receive messages from, or please the woman you're interested in? This clinginess can be a turn-off. Strive for a balance between showing interest and maintaining your independence. 7. The beta perception, lack of confidence ***. Lastly, be aware that excessive people-pleasing can give off a beta or weak impression, lacking the confidence that attracts emotionally intelligent, high-quality partners. Remember, it's not about being a bad boy or jerk, it's about embracing your authentic, confident self. A crucial note **healthy, emotionally intelligent women are drawn to confident, genuine partners, not those who try to fit into a certain mold or exhibit toxic behaviors. Focus on building your self-awareness and confidence for more fulfilling relationships. If you're looking for a partner, it's essential to seek someone who embodies qualities that are the complete opposite of what we often mistake as desirable. Specifically, women want someone they can genuinely trust to be authentic, someone real, not just putting on a show. I'll dive deeper into what these qualities look like in an upcoming video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to select all notifications to ensure you catch every new release, especially the Just the Tip Tuesday videos when they drop. You definitely don't want to miss out on that detailed breakdown. Now, let's take a closer look at some questions you can ask yourself if the earlier list didn't quite resonate with you or help you recognize whether you might be falling into the too nice trap. These questions will guide you in figuring out whether you're being overly accommodating or sacrificing your authenticity in the process. Here they are. First, when you do something kind, whether it's a specific gesture or just being generally thoughtful, are you secretly expecting something in return from her? If so, pause and think about what exactly you're hoping to gain. Second, if you were to be completely honest with her, even if it's something you suspect she might not appreciate, would you find yourself worrying about how she'll react? Why does her response matter so much to you? Third, consider this scenario. What if what's truly best for her, or what makes her happiest in her own heart, doesn't involve you? How would you feel about that outcome? Would it bring up feelings of negativity or resentment? If so, that could be a sign of falling into the nice guy syndrome. Fourth, imagine a situation where you realize you're not what she wants or needs in her life. Would that realization change the way you behave around her? If yes, how exactly would your behavior shift? And finally, here's a big one. If you knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that you could never, ever have her as a romantic partner, would you act differently toward her? Sit with these questions and reflect honestly on your answers. In future videos, I'll break down how to avoid falling into the trap of being overly nice and instead focus on cultivating the kinds of traits women truly desire in a partner. Contrary to popular belief, niceness alone doesn't win hearts. While many women may claim they want a nice guy, their actions often tell a different story. Being overly accommodating or bending over backward to please doesn't always lead to the results you hope for. Stay tuned for actionable advice on how to build genuine connections based on mutual respect and authenticity.